Don't just sit there sweating like a gigantic cheese. Do something.
Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back with Shane.
Malachi.
Skinny James.
Tom.
Guys, we're back with Archers, Season 3, Episode 1. The finale last time, James. I know you had to do a little catch-up, but we had a wedding, or we were having a wedding.
What was her name? Margarita?
No, Katya.
Katya. The season finale, Archer fell in love with a young lady named Katya.
Yeah, she was KGB. She defected, and obviously everyone was pretty suspicious.
Everyone else kind of assumed that she was obviously a double agent.
Yeah, and like I can't remember. I think it started out that way, but she fell in love with Archer, and
she was legit.
Yeah,
she really loved him.
Yeah. And you know, he proposed to her. It was a little fast, but we had the nemesis come back. Remember his name?
Barry.
Barry. He's alive. He came back as. Do you remember he was a cyborg?
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened though in the end?
Katya died, right?
Yeah, Katya.
Yeah. Well, she's like saving. I think she takes something around Barry's neck and like jumps off the ledge.
Yeah. Sacrifices herself.
And he's like, she's like. And Archer's like yelling, Katya! It's like this dramatic thing, and she like lands on like Krieger's van, and then Barry just runs off, jackass, like in Gabby Gilmore kind of thing.
Krieger's like crying because of the van.
Yeah. So anyways, so that was the finale, and the way this show works, like I'm not sure if we're gonna have these big consequences. If Archer's going to be reeling after that, you know, it's gonna be like like in Casino Royale, not Casino Royale, but. You know, like the Daniel Craig James Bond, he kept like leaving, going into retirement, presumed dead. It'd be kind of cool if Archer did that. I just don't know if it's that kind of show. Anyways, guys, if you want to support us, first of all, say hi to James for being here. Just say hi to us in the comments and check us out on Patreon. We have the next 4 episodes on there now, right, Malachi?
Yep.
Hair look good?
Mm-hmm.
Let's jump in. Go.
Agent Sterling Archer, codename Duchess, licensed to kill. Primary skills, covert operations, firearms, explosives, asset acquisition, enemy agent disposal. Current status, missing.
For 3 months! Sterling's been missing for 3 months!
Good
And
call.
you idiots have nothing!
Well, name calling's not gonna get us anywhere.
He hasn't touched any of his bank accounts, so unless he... Oh.
Or are you gonna say unless he's been skimming tons of cash from his operations accounts all these years?
Yeah, duh, right?
He wouldn't dare steal from me!
Oh, please, we all think he would dare to do that. I cannot say I miss the bullying.
Me neither. Plus, ISIS actually turned a profit this quarter.
Be that as it... No, never mind. Because since you've all been having...
Betty already totally killed himself.
No, he didn't! What's wrong with you?
Nothing, cause my skeevy Russian fiancé wasn't murdered in front of my very eyeballs at my stupid wedding!
No! Katya! No! Ooh, how's that feel, Archer, huh? Now both our weddings are canceled. Is that how you crash a wedding? Yes, it is, Bionic Barry.
Riley Manhunter.
Manhunter. Now, if that's not the pot calling the kettle black.
Oh,
His voice sounds right.
No.
How are you, Mal? Besides gorgeous.
Oh, this is guy from Seinfeld.
So I'll pick him up tonight, then say 3 days back to New York, so you're not busy Friday night.
I'll book us our old booth at 21.
Outstanding. Riley out.
What a hunk!
Total sploosh!
Actually, yeah, gotta give him the sploosh.
And whatever my equivalent of sploosh is, which I guess is just sploosh. Only with semen.
Oh, God.
So he's also the voice of Grunk off of Help Me Out, the llama.
Yeah, and
Emperor's
New Groove. Cusco.
Never seen that before.
I can't believe I just did that. You know, I'm not like that.
Hey,
I don't
come on, don't do that. Don't ruin your post-coital bliss with a bunch of misplaced guilt.
How is it misplaced? I'm on my honeymoon!
Well, at least you got a honeymoon. My fiance was murdered.
Get the hell out, you piece of shit!
Seriously, I hope she didn't sign a prenup because... Oh, my God! Hey, so what happened was somebody ordered room service, but the regular room service guy, he died, so I came in here that So, can I help you?
Yes, you can quickly and quietly walk down to the dock and board my seaplane.
Okay, A, rhetorical, and B, your what?
Seaplane. Looks like an airplane had a baby with a boat. Name's Rip Riley. Your mother hired me to bring you back, Sterling.
She what? I mean, who? I'm Randy, see? So you can just go back to that other guy's mother and tell her that even if you did find that other guy, he's never coming back to ISIS. Wait, did you say ISIS? Or how did ISIS suddenly get in the mix is what I'm asking.
Jeez.
Bent the cigar.
You don't want that either.
Hey, so listen.
Jeez.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. But I'm willing to, let bygones be gone by the wayside.
Good to know. But I'm not there yet.
Well, give it some time. Speaking of, how long's this stupid flight?
Old loosey-goosey here only has a range of about 1,000 nautical miles.
Yeah, making it wildly impractical. Got it.
This plane is totally practical.
Well, maybe for the ridiculous image you're trying to cultivate for yourself.
What image?
Sky Captain of yesteryear.
At least I'm not Sky Captain if I ran away from home.
I didn't run away from home. I'm a grown man whose fiancée was murdered in front of his very eyes. So excuse me for needing some time to grieve.
By tending bar and banging newlyweds?
Apparently that's my grieving process. And also I need to use the... And I've literally had nothing but liquor and mangoes for 3 months, so unless you want to fly 1,000 nautical miles sitting next to that...
Okay. I'm setting the autopilot, but this better not be a ruse.
A ruse? Bring, bring. Hello? Hi, it's the 1930s. Can we have our words and clothes and shitty airplane back?
Let's go, kid.
Call you back, 1930s. Damn it, I'm gonna puke, and there's no room in the toilet or the sink.
What the hell did you put in the sink?
A ruse, you big dumb idiot. And also a bunch of shaving cream and toilet paper.
And this is now where they get off, implying that we didn't do our
He's got the
best to find
shell
Archer. No,
necklace
she
on.
straight up said it. What she implied.
I remember
was
getting
that
one of those
we're
the first time. I
jealous
thought it was the
of
coolest
Archer
thing in the
and
world.
that
A
you
little
hate
shell.
yourself 'cause you're still attracted.
You're so hot for him, I could reheat this chili in your cooch.
Don't you have some humans to resource?
Actually, no. Most of my job's dealing with sexual harassment complaints against Mr. Archer, so... We gonna make some cooch chili or what?
What in holy hell are you doing?
It's gonna be an old fat. I thought you put it on autopilot.
It just maintains course and altitude. It doesn't know how to find the only airstrip within 1,000 miles so it can land itself when it needs gas. Uncuff me.
Okay, God. Wait, first promise you won't take me back to ISIS.
ISIS? You'll be lucky if I can get us back to land.
Wait a minute, is this a ruse?
Not a ruse.
Pretty elaborate.
That's like a terrible thing.
That's my worst nightmare.
Damn it! There goes number 2.
But it can land on water, right? I mean, isn't that the whole point?
That's kind of different story when we're dropping like a ton of bricks. I think we're gonna be okay.
Hey, you didn't put the wheels down.
What? No, what are you doing? No!
Oh my god.
I think that's my worst fear.
That would be awful.
That was pretty neurotic.
Screw that, dude.
It wouldn't be one shot. I don't know.
Woo! 2 personal records for breath holding and number of sharks shot in the frickin' face.
Sterling is coming home safe and sound, and when he does, it'll be no thanks to you people, so you can forget about getting Carvel.
Oh, cookie puss.
I saved you from a shark, Rip. Let's see, after I pulled you out of that shit heap of a plane.
Oh. Well, thanks.
You're welcome. Sorry I ate so much food.
Yeah, it was a pretty dick move.
If it makes you feel any better, I puked most of it up.
Beams a signal directly to the ISIS satellite.
Oh, well, that's just great. Now I get to deal with this as my hot meatball sub congeals into a big, fat, disappointing blob of shit.
Can I check that thing out?
Okay, but don't mess with those knobs. I got the frequency all set.
Hey,
Oh my god, their plane crashed!
I said that would happen, and it did. Oh my god, what if I have psychokinetic powers? I don't know. Just try to only use them for good. No.
Well, Don't just sit there sweating like a gigantic cheese. Do something.
Ow, and I am. Our satellite's locked on the beacon.
Charter a private jet to Honolulu. Then I don't care if you have to buy a plane. Get out there and find him.
Wait! Save your receipts, please.
And call me the very instant you have an update. And you lose my son, you'll have to drink your meatball subs through a straw.
Again, ow, and again, the satellite is locked on the beacon. So unless he, I don't know, throws it away.
Why the hell would he do that?
No.
I told you I'm not going back there.
Well, you say that.
Riley, no shit. I will shoot you.
Why do you think I left ISIS?
You were an ISIS agent?
Briefly, way back. It didn't work out because, you know, your mother...
Was impossible to please, right?
God, if you only knew.
What?
How much your mom loves you.
Over here! Hey!
Oh, no,
Over
no.
here!
Quit waving, get out!
Pirates?
Yeah, but those could be pirates.
Okay. Well, then they'll just have to do till we find some cowboys and Indians.
What?
What? What are you talking about? I'm sorry.
Shit.
Didn't know pirates were still a real thing.
Because the fact that we're still alive tells me that they're going to want to try to...
Don't say rape.
Ransom us.
Awesome. Compared to rape, which seems like a thing pirates would do.
But those numbskulls who picked us up were so drunk.
Well, that did seem piratey.
They forgot to search me.
Well, unless you got a bunch of Navy SEALs stuffed in your pants.
No, I got the signal beacon.
So?
We just stall the pirates until the ISIS rescue team shows up, boards the ship, takes them all out.
And this chocolate terrine looks insane! And then I guess just send me to fat camp and pray to God I don't eat all those fat, delicious childrens. Because I will gobble them up.
Wow, ISIS.
You know, we are on a rescue mission.
Ugh, rescue me from myself. Such a fatty.
But even so, I wouldn't put all my rescue... See? This is why I like to keep it loose. I mean, the wine's crap, but... Oh, sorry. No offense, Captain.
No, I'm quite sorry. This is from $1 million yachts. No, I don't feel bad for killing them.
Serves them right.
But you know what? Love matter. You met a rich lady.
Yeah, crazy rich. She invented the splashless urinal cake. This is my manservant, Jerkins.
Funny stuff.
Not now, Jerkins. So I bet you pay whatever ransom you ask for. Splashless urinal cakes have been pretty good to us, as you can imagine.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
We can't do any of that mail somebody a finger shit,
No,
or...
no. We take you back to my island. Call your mother. Get a big money.
Awesome, compared to finger mailing. So, tell me about this island of yours.
It's a tiny little rock called Pangu. Nothing else within 1,000 miles, and the beacon's been heading straight forward at about 20 knots.
So a ship must have picked them up.
It's more of a,
Pirate fortress. No, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you said the phrase pirate fortress.
My English is so crap.
Bet you just need more practice. Try this. Jerkins, you're a douchebag.
Funny stuff.
Chicken? You douchebag.
Keep at it. Oh, and hey, did we cross the international date?
What?
Omicron Spy Master.
What the hell, dumb guy?
It's the Omicron Spy Master, which is why it's got knockout gas and a garrote, and I think even a laser. And Riley, do I have to kill everyone myself?
Huh? Oh. Oh, shit.
Seriously, what the hell, Riley?
I didn't know you were making a move.
Dickhead?
Takes one to know.
No, dickhead was the go word.
How was I supposed
I mean, I would just keep thinking that'd be a bad way to go, wouldn't it?
That'd be a terrible way to go.
Ow! Come on, that was right in my frickin' ear.
Sorry, I know that hurts.
Come on.
It happens to me kind of a lot.
Tinnitus.
Like mild tinnitus now. I mean, it's gotten to where I had to start sleeping with a fan on.
You just killed like 10 pirates.
Wow, if the 5-year-old me knew that, he would get a huge boner. No idea why I said that.
Looks like they're surrendering.
Why? All they have to do is...
Shut up, who cares why?
I do. What if this is a ruse?
It's not a ruse. Say something before they change their minds.
Do they speak English? Hello, pirates. Who speaks English? Let me see some hands.
Sorry. Hi. I'm Noah.
What are you, the first mate, or...?
Oh, well, thanks. No. I'm a Bajak Budak.
Okay.
It's sort of a... I guess the nearest translation is slave pirate.
Do you speak English?
I do, yes. They don't, though. They're just surrendering the ship to you. You're the new captain.
The what?
Well, if you kill the old captain, you become the new captain. I know you don't think of pirates as having a lot of rules, but they actually do. Yep. And that's a big one.
Well, tell them hands down.
Tangan ke bawa!
Holy shit. Did you just see that?
No, I'm too busy looking at that.
What am I seeing?
Oh, the women always throw a huge feast when we return to port.
No, we're totally feasting. Say that.
Moonlight pasta!
Nice plan. They're good and drunk.
Riley, I am home.
What? For my dead body, you're running away to be a pirate.
Of course I'm not gonna be a pirate. I'm gonna be a pirate king.
God, like Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah. Monkey D. Luffy! King of the Pirates! Okay. Pretty interesting development here, folks. First of all, pretty funny episode.
Great episode.
Yeah.
Rip Riley, he's a hell of a character. I can't remember the guy's name, but obviously, what the hell's his name? Putty.
Putty off of Seinfeld. He's also
David Putty.
He's also one of a voice actor on one of my favorite Scooby-Doo renditions.
I've never seen the Scooby-Doo, but okay.
You've never seen Scooby-Doo?
Never seen any Scooby-Doo in my life.
Wow.
Not the movie with Freddie Prinze Jr.
Not
nothing.
the original.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
I heard
because
Velma
I used
is
to
like a
watch it.
shit show, though.
But you never saw the original from like the
Never.
60s.
Never.
I used to watch it at the house. I was shocked you never saw it.
Because you're like closer to 50 than me, so yeah.
41.
Yeah. No, anyways, what do you think, bud?
Good.
Okay, my favorite line is calling that Lord of the Rings fan sweating like a gigantic cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought of this. Okay, so I listened to this Joe Rogan podcast where they had this astronaut on there. Some of the training they do, they live at these underwater stations for like months. You know what I mean? And obviously when you're underwater, to get to the surface, you have to do that decompression stuff for a day, or your blood will like not boil, but yeah, you would die. You would get the bends, right? He talked about like when they go shit, you know what they do? Like they have their little underwater station, okay? And then there's like all these tubes that come down from the surface that are like on these other ships, and they're like these domes, and you get in them and you can breathe because your head's above water.
Right.
You're supposed to go there. It's far enough away from the ship, and you piss or shit
In the water.
Yeah, and you just let it rip, and it just comes out. But fish start to pick up on that, and as soon as you start going there, they start collecting, and they're like poking at your ass, and you gotta hit them away.
Oh.
But he says like you got there at 2 in the morning.
How do you wipe?
In the blackness of night of the ocean.
Yeah, it's gotta be terribly dark.
Wipe.
I don't know. I don't know if you just.
I mean, you're in the water. You fucking take a sponge maybe and just.
I have no idea, but But yeah, he says he had.
So it's the pitch black in the middle of the ocean.
He had to go take a shit, and you take a flashlight and you go.
So
But he said when you're there, you're in this dome, you just hear the ocean. There's miles of water underneath you.
So
and everything, he says, everything goes through your mind at that point.
So there could be sharks, whales, whatever.
Yeah.
Like literally right there.
Yeah.
Explain this to me. They're in an underwater contraption.
Yeah, like it's a living station. Yeah.
So how do they get out of the contraption?
Okay, so
To shit.
yeah, so no, what happens
It's
is
underwater.
Yeah, but because of the pressure, there's a vacuum. I mean, there's like just a pool. There's this big pool in the middle, and you just go in the pool, and you come out. Because the water in there, the water doesn't.
Oh, so they go okay.
Yeah, think
out.
if you take this cup and you put it underwater, like that. Well, I mean, if there was like a little hole right there, right? As long as you didn't do this, you put it right in the water, the air would still be in there, be locked in there, and you could live in here.
Damn.
Yeah.
They have to have a way that that's crazy.
So all they have to do is swim out from the bottom and go. They swim out, and they go over here to these little. They said. I mean, he said it's kind of far away. I think he described it. It was like 200 meters, which is like
tethered?
halfway around a track.
Are they tethered to the boat or the submarine?
No, they got flappers and
So this is an completely underwater facility, like Knights of the Old Republic, that one level with the fish.
I can't remember
underneath.
Okay, I actually can't remember that. But yeah, I mean, it's like they're not like a mile down. They're like 400 meters maybe. They're like a quarter of a mile, or they're like half a mile.
Far enough though for the water
No,
to
they're
probably
like-
be cooler, colder.
Yeah.
It's fucking, if it's dark out, I mean that would suck.
Yeah.
I know you get used to it, but that would still suck.
Yeah, but like they're pretty nice facilities on the inside. You know what I mean? Everyone, they're big stations.
Well, I
the
have
point
to-
is, I was thinking about that. Like if you're out at sea for 2 days, you gotta take a piss or shit. Ah man, like I don't think I'd get in the water. You'd have to shit. You have to lean over the side and just take a shit.
Yeah, you just have to let it rip. Like
Yeah.
my dad did one time when we were hunting and I was a little boy. He got up on this log, didn't tell me. I'm looking, he's like, hey, James, look over there for squirrel up in a tree. Next thing I know, I hear this terrible god-awful noise. I turn around, and the son of a gun is like, literally like 2 feet away from me, on a log, just diarrhea all over the place. And now that I think about it, I was close enough. I had to get hit with little bits of spray. There's no way I did not get hit by shit spray. God damn.
How do you wipe his ass? The leaves?
Leaves, yeah. I mean, this was when I was like 7, and my dad was just laughing so damn hard. He thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I was like gagging, about to throw up. So yeah, you just have to put your ass over the raft and just let it go, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, but I was thinking about what they were doing, but it just anyway. So what happened in this is you're in these domes and you don't see. You just look underneath and it's just a blackness of the ocean of the nighttime.
I couldn't do it.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be hard.
I can't swim.
And then he like was hurrying up and he was going back and he shined his light. He saw the biggest eye in the world looking right at him. So he started, or it was on the way back. He started screaming and went back and threw all his shit off.
What was it?
It was like a goober fish. It was just like a fish that people fish for.
But still,
but they could be as long as this table.
Yeah.
And you just look and you see it. And he was like,
so there could be like a blue whale just swimming around.
Anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's 200 meters. I think it's like 50 meters, but it's or maybe 100 meters. But I mean, blue whales they're normally really deep. They only come up for air every like 12 hours.
Well, what if it's coming up for air when you're swimming?
I mean, there's never been a documented case of a blue whale attacking a human.
Well, no, but like I would still be petrified just because of how big it is and it's dark.
I don't know. I mean, it's like I think there's a couple ships above. Like it's an area that there's all kinds of I don't know. But
why are they under the water in the first place again?
They're doing training for. It's an astronaut training thing, and
okay.
they do other things. They do they conduct research and stuff. I don't really know.
Yeah, whales are big enough to inadvertently hurt you. But I heard on the news the other day that these people were near Australia and they were in a boat, and this whale just decided to break the plane of the water and jump out of the water and landed on our boat and just crushed him, killed him. Like the other day, and it was the first time that happened in I don't know if recorded history, but it a long time. Yeah, it was just.
I was looking at stuff like I started looking at stuff up like 6 months ago, and there's been killer whales,
right?
But not like the blue whales.
And the whale didn't intentionally do it. The whale just decided when to fucking jump out of the water and landed on the boat. You're out in your boat enjoying your day. Next thing you know, fucking whale lands with you.
I'm not never going on the ocean.
But you want to be a marine biologist?
Nope.
Okay.
Change your mind.
He's like, nope.
That was a 1 in like 100 billion chance. So
what are the chances of that? Sorry about that noise, by the way, folks. My parents' basement. They're making fucking noise, turning on heaters and stuff, trying to get warm. It's stupid, selfish. Anyways, but yeah, he got back and everyone's like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, "It's a fucking goober fish,"
That's
but
crazy.
It just freaked him out, man.
Imagine, like you open it, you just look, shine a light, you just see a humongous eye.
Yeah, like what if it's a squid?
I don't know.
I'm throwing ants. I'm kicking.
I feel very.
Well,
vulnerable.
if those guys could go to fucking outer space, which you gotta have some big ass balls to get in the space shuttle in the first place.
Yeah.
One time I was walking.
Then they can handle probably the ocean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One time I was walking in the house at like 3 a.m. and I walked like this out the window and I thought I saw something like behind, just looking at me. I was like my reflection.
Yeah.
And I just I
That's
froze.
happened to me before. Yeah.
I froze. I was walking. I just I was like this and just froze. My entire body just like this.
Well, think about
my heart stopped.
Yeah, and there's a reason for that. It's because thousands of years ago, when people walked through the woods and they'd see eyes on them, it's usually like the things that humans have always contended with. Actually, is giant cats.
Yeah.
Giant cats is something that we've contended with through most of our, our history.
Right.
And it's kind of scary to think about. And snakes. God, I need to turn that heater off. Anyways, Omega, the Omega Spy Master, which is the Omega, the Omega Speed Master, which I'm pretty sure is the actual moon watch that every astronaut is given from NASA. First watch into space was the Omega Speed Master.
Well, you were right. You called it on a Daniel Craig-esque 007 situation where he kind of disappears for a few months. It's kind of a good look for him with like longer hair and a beard.
Yeah, he looks kind of like a badass. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's been 3 months though. No, cool episode. So this is part 1 of 2, and now they're at the pirate fortress, essentially, right? Mm-hmm. And he wants to be king of the pirates like Monkey D. Luffy. So go check out those reactions. Yeah. Anyways, I think other than that, funny, good show, classic Archer. Yeah. Guys, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. Excuse the noise of the heater. I'm going to turn that off. We're out of here.